Football. Most would say it's as American as apple pie. For the Shanghai Warriors, it's as Chinese as dumplings and fake Yeezys. The Warriors are one of 18 teams in the American Football League of China, which was founded in 2013 by University of Michigan grad Chris McLaren.
I came to China in 2012. Before that, I graduated from the University of Michigan, played tight end and linebacker for the Wolverines. So when I first arrived in China, I didn't know there was any football happening. There really was only a few teams that existed. I saw that there was a lot of interest in playing. So I worked with coaches in the U.S. and with locals across China to sort of help develop a platform, which became the AFLC.
While the league was founded by an American, it still has a solid amount of foreign players and coaches. Only 5 non-Chinese players per team are allowed on the field at a time. Consequently, it has been the steady influx of Chinese football guys and girls that have led to the rapid growth of the league.
I play American football for 6 years. The football for me is like life.
My first time I watched football on the internet. So that's my first experience about football. I feel, wow, it's a true man game.
It's fun. It's violent but legal, and it's just things I will never give up. I'll do forever.
Fuck some teams up during the game day, so it's a most exciting part in my life.
While the league contains teams from all over China, such as the Chengdu Panda Man and the Hong Kong Combat Orcas, today they were playing one of their intercity competitors, the Shanghai Titans. Due to self-inflicted fuck-ups, the Warriors were trailing for the entire first half.
Only thing I want to say to defense is, next half game, give them nothing. Give them shit! I'm not gonna score anything here. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Defense, I can hear you. You get it?
Yes, sir.
So, offense, bring the score back. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
After a rousing halftime speech, the Warriors were back on the warpath. And with 30 seconds left in the game, victory was within reach. Unfortunately, another costly turnover would end up sealing their fate.
How many times did they take the ball away from us?
It was long.
3. 3 that I can remember. 3, okay? They had a turnover advantage of us 3-0, and they won by a touchdown. Now, imagine what happens when we clean up our play.
It was clear that if they wanted to repeat their 2015 title gear and win another Super Bowl, or whatever the fuck they call it out here, they were going to have to start playing more fundamentally sound football. Fortunately, reinforcements were on the way.
1, 2, 3. Loose as I've felt in years. You see me doing those butterfly squats out there? Tell you what, I might break a bone, but I'm not gonna tear my fucking, what's that muscle called? Your crotch?
It was my first time throwing on the pads since I played defensive end for my D6 Massachusetts high school football team. Back then, I led the team in sacks and was voted unsung hero. But since then, I had been putting my body through the ringer. Did I still have the grit, tenacity, and mental awareness to be a top-tier football player and lead the Warriors back to glory? Only time would tell.
I feel like someone just needs to knock me on my ass once, and then I'll just all the football intuition will come back. Get the knowledge knocked back into my brain. and maybe a little CTE on the side. First drill, I think it was a success. I got completely worked by a dude, but you know, he's on my team. I just can't get worked by people on the opposite side. The other guys, the bad guys.
Our team was roughly 98% male, 2% female, sup, 60% Chinese, and 40% foreign. And when I say foreign, I don't just mean American. We also had players from France, the UK.
When I went to study for my PhD, I started a team in Cambridge University, so the Cambridge Pythons now.
Lithuania, and Russia.
How long have you been playing football?
First year.
You used to play rugby, football, anything like that? No? You play soccer or hockey?
He's a fighter. I'm a fighter.
A fighter.
He's a
all right.
fighter.
Well, that's all you need. You need the killer instinct, and you'll be good. So you know how high school textbooks try to be politically correct? So every photo they use contains the most diverse group of people you've seen in your life? Well, imagine if those people start a football team, and it's the Shanghai Warriors.
The team was diverse in terms of experience and skill level, too. You had players who had just made the transition from flag football.
How do you think the transition from flag to tackle is going to be?
It's harder, and the vision is smaller.
Yeah. No, that's
Everything comes faster.
especially when you're wearing shades inside your helmet.
Yeah.
Then your vision's just shot.
And guys who used to play D1 in the US.
How was walking on to LSU? It must have been intense.
It was fun. A lot of fun. But it's a very, very competitive environment.
At first I wanted to be a tight end or a receiver. And while I showed early signs of brilliance, it soon became clear that my atrocious footwork and complete lack of agility would be better suited to a less skilled position. Also known as defense.
Red man. That's a base dog sit. Ready? Base dog sit. Red man.
Hit! Oh, we got a lightning call yet?
I don't know what that means.
Despite the fact I was on the other side of the planet, playing football with people I had never met before, many of whom couldn't speak English,
Oh no, Butch. 这个是鞋子。Yeah. 你喜欢
Okay,
橄
can I
榄球？
have Curtis, Tim,
我的中文不好。
Seven,
Oh,
Anton,
okay.
Sean, Ron.
We'll bond on the battlefield, not on the sidelines.
I found that football is a universal language, and by the end of the day, I felt like I was back at one of my high school practices, with my head coach screaming at me, "Hey, Donnie, get your head out of your ass and stop showing up to practice smelling like reefer." Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you, coach. I gave you 4 years of my life, and what'd you give me? I didn't even get a football scholarship. God damn it. Well, anyways, I felt like I was starting to really gel with my teammates.
Who's your favorite team?
Patriots.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Same here. Check the shirt.
Oh, I love it.
That is until bomb sirens started going off, and I thought we were getting attacked by the North Koreans.
We got 12 here?
No, that's okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so one guy's gonna stay on me.
Did North
Donnie,
Korea just...
Donnie, you're gonna hang
So should we be concerned about this?
He's like a left inside linebacker.
No, I meant should we be concerned about like the bomb sirens going off?
Yeah, probably.
As, like,
But we're
North
gonna just
Korea
keep coaching.
attacked? Okay, yeah. Might as well just keep playing.
If it's over, it's over.
Yeah, there's really nothing we can do at this point. Might as well be playing football. Not a bad way to go out.
Despite the looming threat of a nuclear attack, I felt that practice was a success, and I looked forward to my first game next week.
Warriors on 3. Young on 6. 1, 2, 3. Warriors! 1, 5, 6.
First practice in the books. Feel good. Ready for game time. Just got to get the playbook up here. Photographic memory.
The journey to be the best football team in China had begun.